The number 12 resonates with completeness. 12 months in a year, 12 zodiac signs, 12 gods of Olympus, 12 labors of Hercules, 12 apostles of Christ. 12 is a number that signifies order and structure, a universe neatly defined and understood. But 13 disrupts this harmony, a discordant note in a perfect melody. It whispers of chaos, of the unknown lurking beyond the familiar. It is a number that unsettles, that brings with it a sense of unease and foreboding. In Western cultures, the number 13 casts a long, unsettling shadow. It is a number that has been shrouded in fear and superstition for centuries. Hotels omit the 13th floor, a practice that has become almost universal in the hospitality industry. Even in language, baker's dozen exist to circumvent the ill-omened 13. The fear of the number 13 is so ingrained that many buildings simply skip from the 12th to the 14th floor. Airlines skip the 13th row, a decision made to ease the minds of superstitious passengers. As mentioned before, the baker's dozen exists to circumvent the ill-omened 13. This term, originating from medieval times, allowed bakers to avoid the unlucky number by adding an extra item, making it 14. Going even further back in history, the ancient Code of Hammurabi reportedly omitted a 13th law from its list of legal rules. However, this omission was probably a clerical error. This fear, known as Triskaidekaphobia, speaks to a primal dread, an inherent unease with what lies beyond the comforting embrace of 12. But why this aversion to 13? What is it about this number that evokes such fear and superstition? Why this aversion to 13? Some point to the lunar calendar with its 13 lunar cycles in a year, a reminder of the moon's association with the feminine, the mystical and the untamed. The moon, with its ever-changing phases, has long been a symbol of mystery and the unknown. Others trace it back to Norse mythology, where Loki, the god of mischief, disrupts a banquet of 12 gods, bringing about chaos and death. This story, passed down through generations, has cemented the number 13 as a harbinger of bad luck and misfortune. Whatever the root, the number 13 carries a weight, a sense of foreboding that has seeped into the very fabric of our collective consciousness. It is a number that continues to evoke fear and superstition, a reminder of the unknown and the unpredictable. Friday the 13th, a date that combines the unlucky number with the traditionally unlucky day, has become synonymous with bad luck and misfortune. It is a day that many people approach with caution, avoiding important decisions and activities. Despite our modern rational world, the fear of 13 persists. People still cross their fingers, knock on wood, and avoid the number whenever possible. It is a testament to the enduring power of superstition and the deep-seated fear of the unknown. In the end, the number 13 remains a symbol of the unknown, a reminder that not everything in life can be neatly ordered and understood. It is a number that challenges our desire for control and certainty, a reminder of the chaos that lies just beyond the edge of our understanding. Friday, October 13th, 1307. A day that would forever alter the course of history. Dawn broke cold and unforgiving over France. The air was thick with an ominous tension, as if the very heavens were aware of the treachery about to unfold. King Philip IV, driven by envy and greed, unleashed a secret order arrest all Knights Templar. His motives were clear: to seize their immense wealth and eliminate a powerful rival. Accusations of heresy, blasphemy, and immorality rained down on this once revered order. These charges were not just baseless. They were a calculated move to justify the king's actions. The Templars, warriors of God, protectors of the Holy Grail, found themselves stripped of their power, their wealth seized, their name tarnished. Their castles and commanderies were confiscated, their treasures looted. Hundreds were imprisoned, tortured into confessing to fabricated crimes. The methods of torture were brutal, designed to break both body and spirit. Many confessed to avoid further agony, though their confessions were lies. Leaders, including the Grand Master Jacques de Molay, were burned at the stake, their dying breaths rumoured to have cursed the king and the Pope, foretelling their deaths within the year. De Molay's final words were a testament to his unbroken spirit, and a dire warning to his persecutors. True to the curse, both Pope Clement V and Philip IV died within months. Their sudden and unexpected deaths were seen by many as divine retribution for their betrayal. This gruesome event, forever etched in history, cemented the unholy union of Friday and the number 13. The fall of the Templars became a symbol of the dangers of unchecked power and the fragility of even the mightiest institutions. Was it divine retribution, a self-fulfilling prophecy, or merely a coincidence? The questions linger, adding to the mystique and legend surrounding the Templars' tragic end. Whatever the answer, the legend of the Templars' demise cast a pall over Friday the 13th, transforming it into a day synonymous with misfortune. This day, once ordinary, now carries the weight of centuries of fear and superstition, a testament to the enduring power of the Templars' story. Over centuries, the fear of Friday the 13th has woven itself into the intricate tapestry of human superstition. Like threads of a dark and ancient magic, these beliefs persist, passed down through generations, whispered in hushed tones. Some say it is bad luck to start a journey on Friday the 13th, the road ahead fraught with unseen dangers and hidden perils. Others warn against cutting hair or nails, lest you tempt fate and invite misfortune into your life. Even the seemingly innocuous act of opening an umbrella indoors takes on a sinister air on this day. These superstitions, though often dismissed as mere old wives' tales, hold a strange power over us. They tap into our deepest fears, our anxieties about the unknown and the unseen. Whether we consciously believe them or not, they linger in the back of our minds, casting a shadow of doubt, a whisper of unease on this most unlucky of days. The chilling allure of Friday the 13th extends far beyond whispered superstitions. It has become a cultural phenomenon, a date that sends shivers down the spine of many, regardless of their belief in its ominous nature. It has seeped into our collective consciousness, finding a home in the shadowy realm of popular culture. The date is more than just a superstition. It is a symbol, a harbinger of dread that has been immortalized in various forms of media. From literature to film, music to video games, the date has become a canvas for exploring our deepest fears. Writers and creators have long been fascinated by the dark allure of Friday the 13th, using it as a backdrop for tales of terror and suspense. Perhaps the most iconic embodiment of Friday the 13th is the masked figure of Jason Voorhees. This character has become synonymous with the date, a symbol of relentless terror that has captivated audiences for decades. This silent, unstoppable force of nature, born from the depths of Camp Crystal Lake, has terrorized generations of moviegoers. Jason's story is one of vengeance and horror, a tale that has been retold and reimagined countless times. With each subsequent sequel, the legend of Jason grows, solidifying Friday the 13th as a date synonymous with horror and suspense. The franchise has expanded beyond films, influencing other media and becoming a staple in the horror genre. But Jason is not alone. The influence of Friday the 13th extends to a myriad of other characters and stories that draw from its eerie reputation. Countless other films, novels, and television shows have drawn inspiration from the date's ominous reputation. These works often explore themes of bad luck, fate, and the supernatural, weaving intricate tales that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. These stories, often steeped in slasher tropes and supernatural elements, tap into our primal fears, reminding us that even in a world saturated with technology and reason, there are still corners where darkness reigns. The enduring appeal of Friday the 13th in popular culture lies in its ability to evoke a sense of unease and curiosity, a reminder that some mysteries are best left unexplored. In conclusion, Friday the 13th has a rich history filled with fear, superstition, and cultural significance. From its origins in ancient numerology to its association with the fall of the Knights Templar, this day has evolved into a symbol of bad luck and mystery. Whether you believe in its ominous power or see it as just another day, the stories and superstitions surrounding Friday the 13th continue to captivate and intrigue us. As we have journeyed through the shadows of history and the annals of popular culture, we find that the allure of Friday the 13th is more than just a date on the calendar. It is a testament to the enduring power of myths and legends, a reminder that even in our modern world, the echoes of ancient fears and superstitions still resonate. So the next time you find yourself facing a Friday the 13th, remember the tales of old, the stories of horror and suspense, and the cultural significance that has been woven into the fabric of this enigmatic day. Whether you choose to embrace the mystery or dismiss it as mere coincidence, one thing is certain: Friday the 13th will continue to hold a unique place in our collective imagination. Thank you for watching, and may your next Friday the 13th be filled with good fortune and perhaps a touch of mystery.
Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We do like to know and hear your feedback. And if you have the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon, where you can get early access to our videos and where we post bonus material. Till next time, this is Geeky Tidbits saying cheers and have a good day.